welcome to my channel. My name is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot by Deepa Sri. So let's see what do we have the messages today. So I organized a little bit my tarot cupboard. So I found my Affirmators tarot deck. So this is the only tarot deck that I'm going to use today. So let's see what's the messages that I have. Yes, so I really love the packaging of this. Very nice packaging, yeah. So let's see what are the messages that spirits gives us. Yes, oh my god, I am starting by dropping cards. Yeah, let's see what we have. I didn't feel like picking up that card. Yeah, so okay, so spirits give me a message. Okay, so the first card, yeah. So let's see what's the first card. So, oh my god, did we start with the world? Okay, so I am here tapping into a divine masculine that is fully awakened. Yes, so if you're watching this video, that is a very strong message. And one more thing that I am getting very strongly is I always associate world with foreign travel, very specific foreign travel. So you or your person are very shortly going to take a trip. So always give cards 3 months. So whenever you're watching this video, it's 3 months from there. So I see you or your person going on an upcoming travel, and in this travel you will really connect with the divine. That is what I am feeling very strongly. Yes, so very beautiful card, and I think one of my few videos wherein in which I have started the reading with the world. Yes. So the next card that I have is, oh my god, did we get a Knight of Swords? So I was watching this video other day and which spoke about DM, moving up a level. Like DM is finally, he has moved a level up and two. In that the reader said that. And I am, connecting that in this video. I think it has been 10 days that I have watched this video. But in that video, she very specifically spoke about the divine masculine moving up a level. And I feel that very strongly in this video. This is what the world and this Knight of Swords talks about. That the divine masculine, your person has moved a level up. And it's a very important, thing. Because then he can see things clearly. And it talks about spirituality rise up. Yes. My hair has grown so much and oh my god, it is so hard to handle. I think I had this much hair when I was back in school. So hair can be a sign for you guys. I never consider length, it needs to have length. I feel like your person really likes your hair. Yeah. Yeah, so what's the next card? So Page of Swords. So I am seeing, see, all the Knight of Swords and Page of Swords all talks about like impatience. Like, your person wants you by nook or crook. So I hear that, nook or crook, like he wants you desperately in his energy belt, and he's getting restless. Knight of Swords and Page of Swords talks about restlessness. So your person is really restless, without you. And, his patience level is dropping. That is what I'm hearing, impatient. Because the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords really talks about, this combination. Yes. And very strong yellow. And you have seen suddenly, like, the auras has stopped on my channel. I just go with the flow, where the channel, where the spirits and where the messages take me, that is where I go. So I am feeling like your person is really strongly getting desperate. I see impatience. And I also feel that, Saturn has a very huge role in this impatience. Like your person's impatience-ness is like, increased by Saturn, like he's getting restless. Yeah. And the next card that we have is, oh my god, Two of Wands. Like, Two of Wands, I'll tell you what is the difference between Two of Swords and Two of Wands. So Two of Swords is, basically it represents, if I have to give an adjective, it represents, indecisiveness. Yes. But a Two of Wands talks about taking an action. Yes. And it can be a very small action. I'm just irritated of this page and this Two of Wands. We divine feminines, I feel like, are looking for King of Wands. Something very strong. Yes, a very strong action. And stay tuned for my inner union when I cover the wands. I feel like I'm still, preparing for that. So yeah, whenever I do, so check out. And then I think when I complete all the 4, I'm going to unite them in and make a one single video. Yes. So I am seeing like your person is still I feel a little bit of immaturity. Let me tell you why I feel that, because there are pages, and these are very small cards in tarot, like not something very solid. So I feel like your person is really understanding. I also see here, because we started with the world, is also understanding that he didn't put in enough. This three cards to me also talks about like there is no equal effort to how much you have put in. Yes. So I also feel with these cards that your person is getting very impatient with your silence. I'll tell you, I'm feeling that with your Page of Sword. I think your silence is really affecting your person, and he's unable to sleep, and he's unable to focus on anything, because the world also talks about focus. So I feel like your person is really getting desperate and impatient. Yeah. And we have Page of Pentacles. See what I mean? Yeah. I also feel here your DM is retrospecting on all that he didn't do, all that he didn't put in effort. Yeah. And I'm hearing the word too late, because all these pages, these Two of Wands, are not good energy. So I feel like, see, always it is okay to also retrospect, to also know your mistakes. I feel like that is a very important sign, that you always retrospect on what went wrong. Yes. And yeah, so the next card that we have is Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. So all this that are in between of the world and the Ten of Pentacles is the energy. Like your person is really retrospecting and on what he went wrong, on what he didn't do, and what went wrong, and he didn't put in equal effort. He's getting impatient. And Ten of Pentacles to me also talks about like you have found your zing, like you have found your power, and this is also in a way triggering your person, because this is a DM who has realized that he is your counterpart, and he's unable to reach, like he feels like you have reached first. And I'm going to cover this in my inner union video, why DMs feel this way. Yeah. So when because you have, for example, you didn't do all this, see, it's for a fact that all DMs play mind games, and they do all these games and all of that. That realization comes in later, that this was never the right route. Yeah. So I'm seeing here a DM who is retrospecting, that he will come in the straight path, and he will be clear. Yes. And he will, I feel like in the energy belt, the conversation, like the DM wanting to talk to Divine Feminine, is very strong. Yes. And I've been seeing many of the readers speaking about this. Yes. So let's see what's the next card that we have. Nine of Pentacles, individuality. I feel like your individuality is a real an inspiration to your Divine Masculine. Like he feels like you have reached the level that you wanted to. And I also feel like your person tells about this, because we also have a Page of Sword. So it can be any family or friends. Your person is confiding and telling about your rise up, about your struggle, to a Nine of Pentacles, your individuality. And let me tell you that you will be like, I didn't tell, directly to my Divine Masculine. And let me tell you, separation is a very strong concept in Twin Flame. Like the telepathy between you guys, and we have, full moon upcoming, yes, which is, tomorrow. So, I feel like your person is really, the telepathy that happens. Somehow twins know in each other's life what is happening. There is this weird connection, and your person really knows your struggle, like how much you had to struggle, and there were a lot of losses in your life, Knight of Sword, which were sudden, yes, and which were at a timeline which you didn't expect. Yes. So I am seeing like these are all very important for your Divine Masculine to connect to your telepathy, connect to your 5D self. These are all very important qualities. So I see here a Divine Masculine who is connecting, who is seeing your Nine of Pentacles. Yes. And the next card that we have is again an Eight of Pentacles. All these talk about individuality. And Eight of Pentacles is again a very important card in the tarot deck, which talks about like, see, have you seen that we have gone from 10, 9, 8? So it talks about, for some of you, I'm feeling like your Divine Masculine from your childhood. Yes. Because I felt like, age. That's like an age. So I feel like some of you know your Divine Masculine from your childhood. And we have the Knight of Sword. So Knight of Sword really talks about like I am here tapping into a Divine Masculine that is very desperately wanting to talk to you. wanting to connect to you. And I also feel like your person is reading the old messages that you have sent. And Knight of Sword also talks about photos. So if you have sent any snaps of yourself, your person is really seeing them. Yes, he has saved them. I feel like, you know, he saved them on his laptop. Like, I'm feeling a laptop energy. So Knight of Sword talks about that. Like, your person is really, really, really wanting to talk to you. Yes. Knight of Sword also talks about like your Instagram. So your person is really showing your Instagram, because Knight of Sword talks about like your social media. Yes, a very strong Knight of Sword I really connect with, you know, Aquarius. Yeah. So your person is showing your Instagram to his family members, to his friends and all of that, like very strong sign. And the next card that we have is Queen of Sword. He is telling that you are the counterpart and you're very good at talking, because Queen of Sword talks about talking. And he also says, if you have blasted your twin flame in the past, I feel like your person has also telling about what you blasted him, because Knight of Sword, Queen of Sword talks about like, you know, bashing. Like it's a very typical icy queen, like someone who is very good with their mouth, words. Yeah. So I see like, you know, your person really is telling about what you bashed him. Yeah. And the next card that we have is, Spirits, give me a card. Okay. So we have Seven of Cups. I feel like your person was really in this confusion state. I feel like he's also confiding this confusion state. And one more energy I'm feeling that very strongly, I'm going to tell you guys, is, Spirits, give me a card. Okay, so we have a Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is a very strong two choices. So your person is really, you're retrospecting about a wrong choice, or the wrong choice that he invested very strongly, because we do have a 10 of Pentacles, a 9 of Pentacles and an 8 of Pentacles, which talks about like a very strong investment in a wrong choice, because 2 of Pentacles is like two choices, and Queen of Pentacles, for all my folks who are like, your twin is married and there is a third party, I am feeling like, you know, reverse Queen of Pentacles. I feel like your person is seeing like that all the negative qualities of this person, narcissistic. Yeah, because I am seeing, I'll tell you what, here I am seeing also a divine masculine who thought that see, divine masculine, this has happened even in my story. Divine masculine feel to a certain, because they have having this huge attachment towards you, you know, strong connection towards you. I feel like they get confused. Yeah, they get confused. So, you know, this has happened even in my story, because they feel so much attachment and love towards you guys. I feel like, you know, divine masculines run, like they go in this running mode, like they want to run away from you and choose another choice. And this has happened even in my case. Yes. So your person here thought that like whatever qualities this karmic, see, and karmics are tuned to you know, copying and, you know, mimicking the DF. So your person really thought that, you know, there is another, your person was really searching your qualities in other, you know, other person. Like that is how they meet karmic, because, you know, they want your qualities, be it anything, be it sexually, be it emotionally, be it physically, be it the way you talk and all of that. Your person was trying to search you in another person, and that is where they have put a leg in the pit. Yes. And your person really failed with this particular choice, because I feel a Queen of Pentacles reverse, a Queen of Pentacle reversal is, it can be any karmic in any form of commitment, it can be legally, can be at workplace, any form of commitment attached with the, you know, karmic, because Pentacles talks about attachment, the legal attachment. Yeah. So I feel like your person is understanding that the choice was always towards you, but your person really failed miserably. Yes. And the next card we have is Knight of Pentacles. Again talks about a choice. He invested too much. Knight of Pentacles means somebody who has invested. This is not a Knight of Sword, Knight of Wand. This is a Knight of Pentacle, which means a very strong investment. Like your person has really put his energy, soul, his everything into this and failed. Yeah. So let's see what are the more cards that we have. So I am seeing here a DM that is really, and I also feel a crying energy that has, you know, is banging his head, and on what choice did he make? On such a blunder choice that he made. And seeing you grow, seeing you flourish, seeing your 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, your person is feeling it even more. And I feel like a lot of guilty energy today from the divine masculine side. Okay. And the next card that we have is Three of Cups. I feel like your person, really loves your friendly nature, because Three of Cups talks about a friend. And I'm also seeing here, he's confiding in friends, and if any, in my case, there are karmic friends, your person is telling about this karmic friend to other friends. Yeah. So if there is a karmic friend, yes, your person is telling about that as well. I see a Temperance. So we have the card of Temperance. Yeah. So I see here a divine masculine who's really talking now. Because we are starting the reading, we have a lot of sword energy. So your person is really blabbering, talking. He's like, he wants to tell now verbally. He wants to confide that he's madly attached to you. He's madly thinking about you. He is crazy about you. I feel like he's confiding. These are the adjectives that I'm hearing when he is referring you to his friends and all of that. Yes. And the next card that we have is one more energy which I'm very strongly feeling is, we have the card of Death. So I am feeling like, Death talks about a transformation. So if you have undergone a transformation, be it, physically, be it, your mentality, be it your rise up, how you have grown up and all of that, your divine masculine is talking about your transformation, how you lead your life, your values. To me, Death also talks about values because it's a very strong Scorpio card. Yes. Death also talks about like your person is really appreciating your qualities, your talents. I am here really tapping into a divine masculine who's just blabbering, just completely talking. And I tell you, this is like a outburst. Like when you squeeze something so bad, you want to hide it, want to hold it and all of that, and suddenly it outbursts. That is the energy that I'm seeing. Like your person is just like boom, it's coming out fully, there is no more skin. It is fully out. I feel like everybody in your divine masculine life knows the craziness, the attachment that he has for you. Yes. And they understand because your person is head over heels. Today I'm seeing the Hanged Man as head over heels in love with you. See, I always want to emphasize on one point. In divine masculines, I have seen that they're not verbal. They're not verbal. The verbal part, the throat chakra part, comes in the last. Yes. And if you have seen my description wherein I spoke about, all the chakras that I'm working on, never you'll see me, I'm working on my throat chakra, because I know that is the last. It is, talking about everything. I feel like throat chakra I'll complete when I finish all the series of, even the spirit babies and all of that, my sacral chakra and all of that. So throat chakra is a very important. It's ruled by Shani. It's ruled by Saturn. And this is the year of Saturn, the 2024. So you will see a lot of divine masculines just bursting out. Because that is the ultimate, that's the only thing left. Because I always say that after I achieved inner union, the only thing that I want to achieve now is I want a verbal confirmation. I want a 3D. I want a 3D presence. It all ultimately comes down to that. Yes. So I see here with the Hanged Man, your person is withheld it so badly for so many years that it is just outburst. And I also feel like if you guys are on third party, your person is talking about you openly, bindas to this karmic. It's no more hiding. It's he has this somehow this confidence that nothing can harm you, nothing, no more you are in this high rise up and nothing can come near you. Yes. And your person is feeling he needs to just be open about you. Yes. And the next card that we have is Ten of Swords. He's no more afraid. He's no more he doesn't care a shit about what this karmic is thinking. And for my folks who are on third party, this is a very major rise up, because your person is openly acknowledging that it was he always had to choose you. Yes. And this has happened in my story, so I'm telling with confirmation. It's bhad mein ja. He's thinking for the karmic, just go to hell. This is my choice. I always wanted this. And for my folks who are on, I don't get a divorce. Let me be honest. Everybody asks me about this. I don't get any divorce. But let me tell you that I don't see this year, August. This year, August is a very strong month of August, because this is the year ruled by Shani. So August is the month ruled by, again, Saturn. So Saturn and Saturn. So let's see what you have in August. And to all of my twin flames on third party, I always tell that August is a very strong month. and we just are 2 months away. Yes, so anything can happen. You know, I did make a video. Yes, so if that comes to you, the union is, you know, this is reminding me of my seahorse earrings. Yeah, this is like I wore a seahorse earrings. This, it's reminding me of that. Two of Cups card to me is a very strong twin flame card. So August, even if I didn't get anything, my mind is, you know, really tapping into two things: my divorce video and my Eight of Pentacles card, which talks about, you know, August. Something is very strongly happening in August. Remember that this August is, you know, Shani, 2 times Shani. And if it is 8 August 2024, it's like 888 number. Yeah. So the union is, you know, ultimate. Yeah. So on this card, I am going to use my other deck. Yes. Let's see what's the next tarot deck. So I'm going to use the Star Astro codes, which I'm using after very long time. Yes. So let's see what's the energy. Yeah. So I'm just trying to open this. Okay. So spirits, give me one card. Yes. So let's see. Okay. So the first card we have is Conjunction Alliance, that talks to me about Two of Cups. Your person, I feel like this year, we just have another 6 months. This year is a very strong twin flame, you know, union. You will see a lot of breaks in with the karmic, you know, finally twins leaving the karmics and all of that. To me, Conjunction talks about that, like finally coming towards the DF. This year is all about that. Yes. And yeah, the first house, it's the arrival. Can I make it up? Yes. First house talks about like your personality. So like I said, your person is really talking about your personality. And I'll tell you what, your person is also seeing the personality of the karmic. He is retrospecting that the karmic is jealous of you, that the karmic is trying to copy you. So this is a divine masculine that knows that what all you are doing, your person, like, you know, this karmic is trying to copy you. Yes, the first house talks about that. It's a personality in astrology, the first house. Yes, and Jupiter, abundance. Like I said, Jupiter is in the house of Taurus, which is a very huge sign, and it is here till May next year. So give this entire stretch, yeah, time to, you know, Jupiter, because I feel like it is going to do some magic definitely in your journey. Yes, and the next card that we have is Saturn. Like I said, on this card, I'm feeling to stop. Okay, so number 8, like I said, I'm tapping here into very strong August. I don't know why I'm hearing this date, 8 August 2024. So let me know if what, you know, information it has for you. So Saturn, with Saturn, I'm feeling like, you know, your person is finally, so one quality that Saturn has is loyalty. Like he sticks to the people that he loves. I feel like your person is your protection, like he is sticking on to you, he's holding on to you very dearly. And I'm feeling like here I'm tapping into a blabberer, you know, I'm not even able to say a blabberer, you know, divine masculine who's just blabbering. Yeah, he's just talking. I feel like when you meet the side of the divine masculine, you know, you will, these all people will tell that, you know, your person really talks about you a lot. So that is the energy that I'm tapping into. Your person is really blabbering, and I'll tell you, these messages are like, I'll tell you, the source can be infinite. Yeah. And but that message is coming to you, divine feminines, like that 3D message, because your person is talking, so that's a 3D energy. So that message is coming to you through different sources. So trust this, what is happening there. Yes. So on that thought, my lovelies, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. So stay tuned for my Inner Union, the Wands video, which I am still preparing. I will be back with it shortly. So yes, my lovelies, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa, the Queen, bidding a bye. Bye.